Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. All right, short on marker for the Maulers, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. They'll go. Hurts. Throw caught by his running back. Down the left sideline he goes. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Alert, 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 alert. 180. Hurry, hurry.
First down, and they go right back to him. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Zach Bond with the tackle. Working quickly here.
At the 50-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. What?
Right back to Irving now. Works his way to the 35. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. Set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Good. 180. One touch.
Once again, Irving. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Done.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up their opening drive. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's another carry for Barkley. Jukes one defender, and he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
A gain of 9 yards and an Eagle 1st down.
Let's go. Trim it.
They go to Barkley again. Blast through midfield. Reaches the 30. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
They're going to run with Barkley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal. Hurts now from the gun. Chased out to his right. Catch is made in close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Buccaneers 7,
himself set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
180. Run. Hey, alert. Stop.
From the gun, Mayfield. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
180. Hey, alert 33. Point it right. Watch.
On second and 10, Mayfield again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
This, our last play of the quarter. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Hurry. 180. Regular. Alert. Kings. Real. Watch out.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at first down here.
180. Watch out.
Mayfield to throw again. Down the field, Evans has it. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Shipley now to return. And the tackle saves a touchdown, but they still take over inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
Stuck at the line, and now it'll be second and 10.
Brings up second down at the Bucs 12-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Buccaneers, 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Set. 20. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Pistol.
Irving here from the gun. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Regular.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's taken down. Some quality yardage on that play.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stay next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down, here's Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
King.
Here's the give to Irving. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Alert. Run. Watch out.
They'll throw on third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hey, alert. King.
First down throw here. Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the give, this is Irving. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now third and less than a yard.
Third and short, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on fourth down. Here we go, it's Mayfield. He connects downfield. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
issue looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Shipley now to return. Escapes a defender.
Will Shipley on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second and 3 now. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on first. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On third down, it's Hurts. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. On 4th down, Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
A gain of 17 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Motion man left is Brown. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
And again, here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the pistol, Hurts. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Hurts yet again. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Buccaneers 21.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
180.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
He was brought down.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first.
It's a gain of 9.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
2nd inches.
Thought for a second he might have had the first, but still a little bit of work to do here on second down.
180.
Mayfield now from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Coughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers tie us up 28-all. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Shipley now to return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. They give to Irving, left side. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Irving on the inside give. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Mayfield on first and 10. Pass is hauled in by the running back. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Alert!
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
180! Stop!
Throwing again is Baker. We've got a screen to the running back. up a bunch ahead of this third down, Broncos. This is out at least a few yards behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Got to figure out this third down here.
King. Real. 180. Run. Hey, alert 33.
Baker throwing again. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He'll throw it. Catch made left side by Bucca. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
And the Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Now the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they take him down right along the 30. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Point it right. King. Real. Run.
Mayfield to throw again. It's his running back. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Cut near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort. There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
180!
There's another fourth. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. 3rd and goal.
180! Watch out!
Baker now from the gun. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. He's back to throw. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Result of the play.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Hurts from his end zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They give to Barkley, left side. Up the sideline past the 25. Along the sideline past midfield. Has room down the left sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And this is brought to a halt just across the 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Now a carry by Irving. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 19-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert 30. Run, run, run. Up, up. What's that?
Another try following the sack. Completed to his running back. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, Mayfield. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
20. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Kings, Kings, Kings. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Here's Baker to throw. Got a man. This is Evans. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for White. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Here's 2nd and 11. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Run.
Back to throw it. It's this one to White. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
180. Regular.
Desperation time here. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
23-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 33.
Pressure coming. Baker escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
180.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Hey, alert. Done.
Looking to throw. He's got White, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense sets up for 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
180.
Once more, it's Mayfield. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
He'll throw it yet again. On the screen, this is White. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers losing by 7. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Set.
Oh no, the ball is loose! And the Eagles get to it! And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession. No luck finding his receiver that time.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free, and escape without surrendering any points.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he cuts it back right. And they take this in for the score. The Eagles go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm better, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. I ain't sold, but still sold down to earth.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he will be stopped now, but that's what I like about that effort. The Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
That's good. For Tampa Bay.
Run.
First down. Here's Baker. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Barkley trying this up the gut. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Trying to get in with the option here. Big gain has them across their 40. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Hey, forget about it. Forget first down. For a moment, they were thinking touchdown on that play. What a time to deliver a breakaway run. And that puts a ton of momentum on their side for the next snap.
Barkley. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
The tackle made back at the 9.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win.